Hello everybody, and thank you for 200 subscribers. We have hit 200 subscribers. It is absolutely insane. I can't thank you all enough because this channel has just been amazing. The support that you've all given me is just unbelievable. I would never have thought that I would be here when I first created this channel back in January. We have hit 200 subscribers, and it's just unbelievable. So thank you all for helping me get there and for supporting the channel. And I originally had a celebration video planned. It did not go to plan, and that's why this is coming out a little bit late. This was supposed to come out yesterday, and the day that you're watching this is supposed to come out, or the day this is premiering, this is supposed to come out Thursday the 4th. It's coming out Friday the 5th, so sorry about the little bit of the delay there. The original plan for the celebration was to go to all 3 model stores, airplane model stores in the area, and unfortunately that did not work out. I did it and I got the footage from it, but I lost the footage and I was not able to get it back, so that idea had to be scrapped. But that will be what we'll do for 300 subscribers, and that's a promise. So for 300 subscribers, we're going to be going to all 3 model airplane stores. I'll show a video from that, and I'll buy something, go to all 3 of them in under 2 hours. That was the challenge for this one, which did not go to plan. But I have a backup idea, and I'll still be doing the unboxing for the models that I got from those stores that I wasn't able to get the video from. So sorry about that, but we do have a backup idea, but we'll do the unboxing. But I just wanted to take this time here at the beginning of the video to thank you all so much for 200 subscribers from the first subscriber, which was my dad. Thanks Dad. My 50th was MC Plane Spotting, to my 100th, One World Aviation, and my 200th, who I don't know who it was, and even the 7 after 200. I appreciate you all just as much. You might have to wait a little bit to be part of the next milestone, but 300, you'll be part of that milestone. So I just wanted to thank all of you for getting me to this point, because it really means a lot. It means so much to me. And well, yeah, let's get into the video here. So I got 4 models here from the 3 stores, and they were Hub Hobby, DG Pilot, and the Scale Model Supplies store. And we'll start with Hub Hobby. That was the first store that I went to. And here's the first model, the United British Aerospace BAE 146, or Avro RJ85. This is a 2008 release by Gemini. I'll go over the box real quick. We got the digital image of the aircraft, the old United logo. We'll lift up the flap. You can read that if you like. And there's the model inside. The side of the aircraft, or it's the box with the aircraft on it. And it's pretty much just the same, a little bit different font. There you can see the price. So this was $39, not too bad, but Hub Hobby, a lot of the models are really overpriced. There are some A321 for $80, which is just ridiculous, and 1/400 scale too. And it's almost the same as all the other Gemini Jets boxes, except this one has the curved the digital rendering there. It's curved instead of it. Nowadays it's just a straight line across. And also this has right here with rolling rubber tires, which is not currently on the boxes, but we'll get this aircraft unboxed here. JJ Skipper just did an unboxing video of this aircraft, by the way. So it was just kind of coincidence that worked out. But I do really like the aircraft. And by the way, this cradle is super tough. The plastic cradle on this is just ridiculous. Okay, almost got it, and this side is really tough. And come on, I'm gonna cut away and we'll come back when it's open. Okay, there we go. The plastic wasn't on it for some reason. I don't know why they packaged it like that at Hub Hobby, but here is the model. Little nose plastic, which we all love, and there it is, out of the box. So here is the aircraft, the United Express BAE 146 in the old Battleship gray livery. We will start with the review up here in the cockpit windows in the front. There's a nose landing gear down there. I'm not quite sure what those words say. I can't read them, so sorry about that. Here's the L1 boarding door. United Express titles down here, which you can see a little bit through the engine there. But if you're looking at the model on the side, you can only see the United. On the other side, you can only see Express. See there. So I guess that kind of works out in its own way. Model is quite tough to set down. It is a little bit tail heavy. Here are the 4 engines, of course, on the BAE 146, which we all love, honestly. I mean, who doesn't love this aircraft? That's also the reason that it's not very popular these days, because it does have 4 engines for such a tiny aircraft. Doesn't really make sense. Moving to the back here, you have kind of this long thing here that leads into the vertical stabilizer. I'm not quite sure why that is and what that is. Moving further back here, we have the rear door on the registration. What is it? Look at the box. Registration is N November 2902 Uniform Echo. And then we got the American flag. And then these are the speed brakes back there. This one does not have any reverse thrust. That's what they use for stopping the aircraft, slowing it down. And here's the vertical stabilizer. It has the little tulip there, and the stripes are kind of hard to see. There are some different shades of blue. And then finally, the horizontal stabilizer is also the same color as the tail, which is pretty nice. See it a little bit better there. It's very nice that they painted the horizontal stabilizer. I'm about to drop the model. That's pretty interesting there. And so I wouldn't say that the Battleship Gray is my favorite United livery. I prefer the Tulip livery, Eva Blue, and Continental Globe. Even the Friendship livery too. I kind of like that one. But it is a pretty nice model here, and it will be used at Retro Kalamazoo. It is a very nice aircraft here. I just wanted to get a BAE 146 too, since it is a very weird plane, I guess, and definitely unique. We'll go over the bottom of the aircraft real quick. We got the Gemini Jets logo, which is kind of hard to see in the blue there. The gear, which stick out a little bit, and there's also the landing gear doors and wheel well on there. And there's a stand hole as well. Also, the landing gear, they roll, so that is a bit surprising, but it did say that on the box, so I guess that is not false advertising like I originally thought it was, but that is true. So the landing gear do roll, so pretty nice there. It is a little bit tail heavy. You gotta kind of give it a good effort to keep the nose gear down, but it worked out. It worked out here, so at least that worked out. So that'll do it for this model. We still have 3 more to get to here. Next door will be DG Pilot, and I got 1 model from there, and we will get into that right now. And now the 1 model that I got from DG Pilot, it is the United 737 MAX 8 in the new livery, the Eva Blue livery. So yeah, you can tell right off the bat that I got this discounted at the rate. Main gear was missing a wheel, so I got $10 off. They did have a regular version there, which maybe I should have gotten, but $10 off, you can't beat that. We'll go over the box right here. Got the digital rendering of the aircraft. I won't go over the side, so I forgot to lift the flap. Model inside, and you can read that, information of the aircraft. Go to the back. This one does have a straight line for the digital rendering of the aircraft taking off, and it's not curved. does not have the rubber landing gear. When I go back to the front, you may have noticed this, I certainly noticed it right away, that the color here for the United logo on the flap is not the same as the United, the color on the aircraft. And I noticed that right away. I actually noticed that in Rubber Aviation's Massive Unboxing, which included this aircraft, that the color here was definitely off. And I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it's a licensing issue. If you go to the back here, it says United Airlines logo are registered trademarks of United Airlines, but it doesn't say it's officially licensed like the Boeing right there. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's like that, but it is quite interesting, a little weird that it's like that. But yeah, good job, Gemini. It's very obvious that it's not the same color. Like, that's Prince purple almost. Definitely not the same as the aircraft right there. But we'll get this unboxed now. This one should be a little bit easier, hopefully, than the BAE 146. And there is the model inside. Remove the plastic. I'm just going to move the box here to on my table. And there we go. There is the model out of the box, and we'll now get into the review. And here we go. Here is the aircraft in all of its glory. Start off here at the cockpit window, Star Alliance logo. The nose gear definitely looks like it's a bit high up. I mean, it's a max, but it looks like the aircraft's tilted upwards, and it might be because the camera is not at the best angle, but it looks like that nose gear is just way too high. I mean, it's a max, but that looks too high for a max, honestly. I don't know why it's so high. I'm guessing that's an issue by Gemini. They're probably not going to fix it. Why would they fix it? Here's the L1 boarding door, United billboard titles. Here are the overwing exits and the exit paths. And here is the LEAP engine, of course, the infamous MAX engine. And then here we got the split scimitar, which everyone loves on the MAX. We all love the MAX split scimitar. There it is. I couldn't find the model there. Move it back here. Here's the registration. November 2725 India, I think. I don't think that's a 1. I think that's an I. Not a lowercase I, by the way. I know it looks like that. There's a paint chip there. And here we have the American flag and the Evo blue tail, which looks really nice on this aircraft, by the way. And so that'll do it for the side. On the top we have the 2 antennae there and the SATCOM dome. And we'll go to the bottom. There you can see the broken gear. I'll just have to try to... Oh, now it fell out. Well, I'll fix that. Just gotta try to keep it in there and not have that happen. Here's the... that's what it should look like. For some reason the landing gear well are filled in. I don't know why that is on the MAX. I got the Gemini Jet logo back there, stand hole, and then the nose gear, which also looks a little bit off on the MAXes. I don't know. This is kind of a messy mold by Gemini. Definitely not my favorite. It's also not very good for Aero Classics. NG doesn't have one yet, and I'm kind of hoping that they will get one soon because Gemini and Aero Classics are pretty bad. I had to say this is still better than the Aero Classics one because I mean, it's Aero Classics. It's still fine, but it's just it looks like the Max 8 and the Max 9 mold are the same, which I don't know if that's true or not because I only have a Max 8 for Aero Classics. But if I do eventually get a Max 9 from Aero Classics, I want to see if it's the same size as the Max 8 because the Max 8 mold looks like a Max 9 for my Aero Mexico. But that will do it for this aircraft, a very nice one, once again by Gemini. I'll just have to fix that landing gear. And I knew what I was getting. I knew I was getting it discounted, and I'm glad I did because it allowed me to save some money. I maybe should have gotten the regular version, the non-broken one, but it's fine, honestly. It doesn't really bother me too much, and it'll barely even be noticeable on camera, so I'm okay with saving a little bit of money, but and getting a slightly less quality aircraft. But I mean, $10 is a pretty good deal. Maybe if it was 5 or less, then I would just get the regular version. But I mean, a $10 discount, I'll take that every day of the week. And now we wanted the aircraft from the Scale Model Supplies store. And Well, yeah, this may not look like a regular box, and that's because it didn't come with a box, which is a bit unfortunate since this is a treat, to say the least. I'm not going to go over the box or anything. We'll just get it open here. So, up right here, just a blank white box. This model is on display in a display case. Here's the stand that came with it. Maybe you'll be able to tell which manufacturer it is with the stand. But we will now get into it. I have to be very careful with this one, because it did just come in bubble wrap. So I'll get this model out. Get the box out of here, and it is American Airlines MD-82 by Dragon Wings. Also, to shout out Red River Aviation real quick, because, well, first of all, aircraft that he absolutely adores, and I feel like everyone really loves the American Airlines MD-82. I never really got attached to it like everyone else did. I don't know, never really caught on to me. I just thought, oh, it's American MD-82, whatever. Don't kill me. But I finally got a model of it, and wow, it is stunning. I did go back to Red River Aviation's rare models video, and apparently this is one of the rarest American Airlines MD-80 series aircraft. And I only got it for $20. Saw this on the last second in the display case, and had to go for it. They had another one. They had an MD-83, but it was like in an all-white livery, and I didn't get attached to that one at all. But this one, it's got all the chrome. You know, you gotta get the chrome livery. If you're gonna get an American Airlines MD-80 aircraft, you gotta get the chrome livery. You can't be getting just a blank white livery. This is by Dragon Wings, and the main selling point, and you can tell it apart because it has, maybe not the main selling point, but the reason you can tell this aircraft apart from the other ones is that it has the black nose. So I've seen this aircraft go for hundreds or over $100. Unfortunately, mine doesn't have the box, as I already mentioned, and also the nose gear is missing, which is a bit unfortunate. But, you know, I'm not going to be using this in any airport updates or, you know, foreshadowing. I'll be using it in the, well, we'll see later today, but in future airport updates, I don't plan on using this one. This will probably just be a display piece. But honestly, I'm okay with that, and it'll be featured very prominently on my display shelf because it is a very beautiful aircraft and also very rare. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it back on the stand, though. The stand is really tough, and I'm sorry. And I'm not supposed to do this with American Chrome aircraft, but I did have to touch the fuselage to get it off the stand because it was stuck on the stand, and I had to use my fingers on the fuselage to get it off. So sorry, Red River Aviation. Sorry for doing that. I know you're not supposed to, but I had to in that situation. But we'll finally get into the review of the model. Here we have the L1 boarding door. Well, we'll start with the cockpit windows, of course. We've got the little eyebrow there. And then the black nose cone. Then you're missing we're missing the wheels. Here is the L1 boarding door. American titles up here, and of course the chrome livery. And then the stripes that go across, and the blue stripe, which encompasses the windows. Move to the back, we have the emergency exits here, and I like how on the Mad Dogs it's door, window, door, even door, window, window, door. It's kind of unique to this aircraft, and I quite like that about it, honestly. It makes it's a little more unique. Here are the exit paths on the wing, just 3 arrows. And then of course the wings, which don't have any winglets, but are still very nice here on this aircraft. It's what you have to hold it by, because you can't hold it by the fuselage or you're crazy. There are the wings. They're plastic too, by the way. Plastic. That's okay, because the model is still really nice, and I'm just going to be keeping it on display. Move for the back. Here is the rear door, which is only on that side. It's on the starboard side. Or on the port side, it's not on the starboard side. Or this is what it looks like there. That's a very nice window seat engine. And move for the back here, the registration, November 473 Alpha Alpha. And there's the American Airlines T-tail, or Red River Aviation's logo. or not logo, but whatever you call that icon. Very nice, of course. And also the whole tail section is plastic. But you know, this model was by Dragon Wings, and Dragon Wings is of course a company that doesn't exist anymore. I don't even know which year this model came out in. The plastic doesn't end there though. The landing gear are also plastic. There's a stand hole there, which is not standard, so I can't use that stand for anything else. I really do need to get a standard stand to hold my other aircraft in, because it won't work on these Dragon Wings ones. And there are no antennae or anything on this one either, because this is an old model, I presume. I don't know which year. Like I said, I don't know which year this is from. Maybe you guys can help me out a little bit on that. Red River Aviation, wink wink. Which year did this come out in? This is a very beautiful model, I must say. And it's my first American Chrome livery. Hopefully more to come in the future, because it is a very beautiful aircraft. And I definitely will cherish it in my collection. And just what a great price for such a rare model, $20. I guess they really didn't know what they were selling, but I will take it. We still have one more model to get to in this unboxing, and we will cut to that right now. And finally, we have a mystery McDonnell Douglas DC-9. The box is already coming apart, but this is, well, I know it's inside. This was $30, so another great deal here. This store is kind of inconsistent. Some of the models were really well priced, and then some of them were pretty expensive for what they are. But this one and the American MD-82 were both very well priced. This one is by JetX, and I've never heard of that company before. But the box opens kind of interestingly. It's like that, and then, well, there you go. It's a Northwest DC-9 by JetX. We'll get this open, struggling with it. The plastic came off, but it's over there. But here is the aircraft. And there you go. And here is the aircraft, and you may notice the sticker up here. And I actually asked my friend who lived in Memphis what it is. And apparently it is celebrating wishing a 70th birthday to B.B. King, which is a musician from Memphis. And it says here Memphis music or something. Can't quite tell what it says. Very cool there. We'll start the review here with the copper windows, again with the eyebrow, it's nose gear, and then the guitar sticker, which is really interesting. The yellow boarding door here, the Northwest titles, and the sticker with KLM Northwest, because they used to be partnered back in the day. Here is the emergency exit doors, again with the window in the middle here, and then the exit paths, and the wings, which are very similar to the ones on the MD-82. Of course, everything's very similar since the DC-9 was kind of the predecessor. It's not focusing here on the registration very well, but it's November 8, 9 7 9 Echo. And here is the engine, and then the detail with Northwest logo right there. This is, of course, in the bowling shoe livery, and then the horizontal stabilizer. It's a very beautiful aircraft here. And the other side does not have the sticker. The other side is just a plain, regular Northwest livery. I came into the store kind of looking for a Northwest DC-9. I saw a Frontier 737-600, which is another pretty rare model, and I almost bought that one, but I saw this one. This is like the last box that I looked into, and I saw the Northwest DC-9 and knew I had to buy it. So here's the bottom of the aircraft. You got the landing gear there, stand hole. There's no logo on the bottom or anything. And also the cargo doors there. So this, another very nice model by JetX, a company that I've never heard of before. This is, of course, my first JetX model, and it is a very nice one. So this will make appearances at Retro Kalamazoo, maybe eventually Retro MSP, depending on how many Northwest models I can get, because I don't have many right now. This is only my second one, but will definitely be appearing in Retro Kalamazoo, and it's a very nice model here by JetX. So great job on that one. And really awesome to add to the collection too, because I'm always looking to add some more Northwest. It's a, you know, the hometown airline. It's not Sun Country, one of the former hometown airline. And really, it's a really nice model. It's also, I think, my first DC-9 too. So a lot of firsts covered here. Also my first BAE 146 concerning the United Express. And here are all the aircraft all lined up together. Of course, got some good retro stuff here, both Northwest DC-9 and United Express BAE 146 will be used at Retro Kalamazoo, and then of course the American MD-82 is pretty retro and that'll be a good display piece. United 737 MAX 8 will look good at RSW, Spokane, MSP, wherever I need to use it. RSW, by the way, I plan on beginning that one in about 2 weeks. Hopefully finishing it in, first update coming out in 3 weeks. All goes according to plan. I plan on getting RSW out in 3 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. And just wanted to thank you all once again for 200 subscribers. I put a lot of effort into making this video, and it was a bit disappointing having it all go away, but I still wanted to do something to celebrate getting 200 subscribers. So we will be doing something special here. This isn't it for the video. We still have a little bit more here to get to. This is going to turn into a very long video, so sorry about that. But thank you all for joining me in the premiere. Thank you all so much for subscribing, getting me to 200 subscribers. It's just crazy to think about. I guess each one of these models will hold a little bit more, will be a little more sentimental, because these were my 200 subscriber milestone models. And so thanks to all of those in the premiere for sticking with me here through the unboxing. We still have one more thing to get to here. The next unboxing will likely be Massive Unboxing number 2, so looking forward to that, and we'll do that when that comes around. Yeah, so that'll do it for this section of the video. We still have a little bit more to get to. We'll cut to that right now. And welcome to the second portion of the video, a subscriber route airport. So this airport features, from, well, what I know of who is subscribed, this will feature the airport in which, where, at least where I know you're located, and for who I know is subscribed. Of course, I don't know everybody who is subscribed, and I don't, of course, know all your locations, and I completely understand if you're not very vocal, but I just really know who is subscribed and who isn't by comments, and who comments most on the video. So if you don't comment very much, I completely understand. It's just that I haven't really seen you. I still appreciate you just as much, and I just want to give back a little bit to everyone here by featuring your local airport, or at least as far as I know where your local airport is, and just an aircraft that can fly there, I guess. That wasn't the best description, but in some cases, or at least in one case, it is a fictional airport, but that's because that particular channel has a fictional airport. And well, we will get into the update right here. So we'll see how this goes. And I know there are plenty of people who are not going to have a route in here, and I'm really sorry if that is you. I will definitely be sure to feature you. If you please leave a comment down below which aircraft and which route you'd like me to feature it in, and I'll try to do it to the best of my ability in the next time I do this, which will be probably a future subscriber milestone video. I'll definitely try to include as many subscribers as possible in the future when I do these. So sorry if you weren't included in this one, but just comment down below where you'd like me to send it to and which aircraft, and I'll definitely be sure to include that in your name in the next one. So sorry if you're not included in this one, but I will now get started with the update of the subscriber airport. I should also mention here that not all of these routes are subscriber routes. Some of them are just people who have inspired my channel, like this one. So we'll get into the update here with this United A319. This is in the Evo delivery, and this will be heading out to Denver, or Mile High Aviation's airport. And he's one who's definitely inspired my channel, so thank you in that way, Mile High Aviation. And This one's for a local subscriber, and we have this Northwest DC9 representing this one. This one came in, this one's representing Jerry Aviation, and this one came in from the Jerport, as I like to call it, or Jerry Aviation's fictional airport. And it will soon be lining up and heading out to MSP. Moving to the terminal now, we have this Vistara A320neo, and this one will be representing Monastetti Aviation Painting. This will be heading out to Delhi. I'm not quite sure where exactly in India he is located, but I have seen some spotting from Delhi, so maybe that is where his local airport is. But this aircraft is representing Monastetti Aviation Painting. Thank you. And this Delta A321M, the thank you livery, is thanking Citrus Aviation. It's kind of hard to find an exact location for Citrus Aviation, well, the location to send this aircraft to, because he lived in Des Moines and now is in Dallas and has an airport in Atlanta, or one of his model airports is Atlanta. So we'll just do all of them. Go on to Atlanta via Des Moines and Dallas. With this aircraft pushing back here, it is the Alaska 737-900 in the time is always right to do its right livery, or the UNCF livery. And this one is just pushing back for Portland PDX. This one is representing Gemini Jets 2000, another channel that is very much inspired of mine. I'm also doing all these by memory, so if I stumble upon someone's name, my sincere apologies to them, but well, we're working on it. Here is this Breeze UN-95. This one will be heading out to Providence or Angelina Plane Spotting's airport. Here another Alaska 737-900, this one in the regular livery. And this will be heading out to Fresno, or Zachary Holmes Airport. Thank you for helping me with some of the Fresno routes in the past. Here we have another local subscriber, and this one is ZA Aviation MSP. We're being represented here with this Sun Country 737-800 in the old livery with no winglets, and this one will also be heading out to Minneapolis-St. Paul later. Can't really get a good shot for this one, so I'll just have to do this one handheld. But here is a Delta Connection CRJ-900. This one will be heading out to Sioux Falls or JJ Skibby's airport. Another big inspiration for my channel, and also my first follower on Instagram. So thank you very much there, JJ. We'll move over here to this Swoop 737-800. This one is representing EQ Plane. I think it's EQ Planes. I'm not quite sure exactly what the channel name is called, so my apologies for that, but this will be heading out to Toronto. Here we have the United Express E170. This one will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare, or MC Plane Spotting's airport. Here is an Air Canada H2300. This one will be heading out to Toronto as well. This time this one is representing Ash Aviation. Here we have the United 737-800 in the Star Alliance livery. This one will be heading out to Newark, or Andrews EWR Aviation Airport. Move along here to this American Eagle CRJ-700. This one will be heading out to Philadelphia, or MSRTNA Productions Airport. Here's the Southwest 737-700. This will be heading out to Santa Barbara, or Ambilias Airport. I will be doing the one-off airport of that soon. We'll get this one in here. We have the American Eagle U-175. This one is coming in from Chicago O'Hare as well, or ORD Aviation's airport. Or no, it's ORD Plane Spotting. We'll do both. ORD Aviation, ORD Plane Spotting for Chicago O'Hare. We got a lot of Chicago guys in here too, and of course I think we all know who is represented by this one. Here is the American MD-82, or Red River Aviation's airport, or well, Red River Aviation's favorite plane going to Red River Aviation's airport in Tulsa. also go to DFW. We go over here to our last aircraft. I'll have to reposition myself too. We have this American 737 MAX 8. And this will be going to Central Texas Airport. I think that's what it's called, or whatever it is, Central Texas Aviation's fictional airport, and we'll say it came in from Austin. So that'll do it for the first ever subscriber airport. I just wanted to show my thanks, and if you weren't included in this one, I really wanted to include you in a future one. And I'm sorry if I wasn't able to. I just didn't know. I tried to include as many people as I possibly could in this one, but sometimes it's just tough to find. So sorry if you weren't included in this one, but please comment down below which aircraft and where you'd like me to send that aircraft to. When I do these in the future, that will be under your name. So thank you all for checking out this video. Thank you all for 200 subscribers. It is absolutely unbelievable. And thank you all for those who stuck with me in the premiere. Thank you for doing that as well. And well, that'll do it for this 200 subscriber special. And definitely looking forward to doing more in the future with this channel. It has been absolutely life-changing, absolutely unbelievable. And I can't thank you all enough for helping me, or allowing me to share about my passion with all you guys, and you definitely all supported me so much. I can't thank you all enough for that. But with that, that is where I'll leave you for this video, and hoping for another great 200 subscribers to come in the future, and great content along the way. I'm going to try to keep the daily upload streak going as long as possible, and you all are just wonderful. And unfortunately, that's where I'll have to leave this video off, but I'll be back tomorrow, don't worry, at 1 o'clock. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.